Hello and welcome to my new podcast, Gracious Talk, filming at and sponsored by TMH Studios, so very, very kindly sponsoring us, so we're able to film here today, which is very exciting. I'm joined here with Oscar,
hello,
Verity, and Josh.
Hi.
And today we will be playing Would You Rather.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh.
First off, how are we all feeling today?
Very good, thank you.
Fun?
Very good. Yeah.
Okay,
Great.
so let's crack it. Would you rather accidentally call your partner by your ex's name or have them do that to you?
Should he do it to them?
Yeah,
Surely.
No,
it's got to be,
I
because
don't know.
then you're at fault yourself.
I wouldn't want that to happen.
Otherwise,
Either way.
the other person
I
does
get
it to
that,
you.
but then on my head, I would also rather them do it to me so I can forgive and move on.
What?
Oh,
No, 'cause you're-
like
Well,
that's
'cause
so
they may
but
hold a
you
grudge.
feel bad about everything though, Grace.
Yeah,
I know, I do.
It's a bit different for you.
You'd rather feel bad yourself than
Oh,
No.
yeah. I'd rather them do it to me.
Oh, really? No, I
They would
just
like
found it
play on my
fun,
mind,
sorry.
but then I'd like, I don't know, I'd feel less like.
I'm sorry, but I
guilty.
think I'd offer myself if she did that to me. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends if you can deal with it or not. Like,
I don't
if
think
it-
I'd take it very well. I'd be like,
Because you may be
No.
then quite suspicious, like, oh, why is her name just came into your head? What's that about?
okay.
Or he,
yeah.
for you guys.
Although Grace.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
If you're going to be inclusive, do it properly.
No, my bad. Okay. Would you rather tell all your deepest, darkest secrets to your boss or your parent?
Surely your boss, because then you could just quit your job immediately after. Be like,
That's true.
I guess it depends which job you have. Whether you
yeah,
like
I-
your job that much. Like mine, I'd be like okay if I quit. I would
Yeah.
be like,
You're
oh
quitting
god.
anyway.
It depends on how much you see your boss, like if you actually work with them.
Well, my
Oh, yeah.
dad is friends with my boss. So, like, I feel like if I tell him, my dad would find out.
Yeah.
Or if I tell my dad, he would find out, like,
I guess
They're
it depends
friends.
how bad the secrets
Yeah.
are.
How many
That's
deepest
true.
Yeah,
darkest
exactly.
secrets do you guys have?
Yeah,
I
like I
don't
feel
really
like
have-
I
I
can
can't
think
really
of like
think of anything.
I can think of like one or two that I'm like, oh, I'd rather
Yeah.
not say that to my parents or boss, but like,
Yeah, but there's like embarrassing stuff.
I don't
that you
think,
wouldn't-
I genuinely
Yeah.
don't think I've got a deep
No, I can't keep
secret.
secrets anyway.
no, you're
No.
So,
you're
and
so
my
bad
boss
with
is
Like,
my
I've
secrets.
mate's
probably
mum
got-
who knows quite
I've
a
got
lot about me.
secrets, but they're other people's secrets.
Yeah.
Because I feel
That
like
would
I
be
I
bad.
can't keep other
Yeah,
people's
that would
secrets.
be-
either.
Like, if
No,
something
you're
happens
bad.
to
I
me,
don't tell you anything
genuinely
anymore.
feel like I just blab it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grace, would you rather tell all of Verity's deepest, darkest secrets to your parents or your boss?
Probably my boss.
Yeah,
because
he doesn't know me.
he doesn't know you. Whereas
Yeah,
my
at least
mum
my
does.
parents, I might see them and be like, sorry.
But then I feel like my boss will
Sorry.
be like, I feel like my boss would be like, I don't care.
Yeah, no,
like,
Yeah,
who
like,
even is
yeah,
this
like I don't know
girl?
who this girl is, but yeah.
And I'll
if
be
it's
like,
your-
well, just have fun knowing that about someone.
Yeah.
Come on.
Would you like to share your deepest
no,
darkest secrets?
not at all.
Would you,
Thanks.
Oscar?
Have you got deepest darkest
I
secrets?
can't really think of anything on top of my head. I'm like, oh god, I really don't want to say that. Actually, it's probably a
I'm
couple
sure
of
you
things.
can.
Yeah,
I'm
like
sure.
okay, there's a few things that I'm like, okay, but like
It'll come tonight.
it's not deep dark.
It'll come
Oscar,
tonight.
what's
You'll
your-
be
Yeah,
laying in
I'll be like,
bed.
hold on.
See, I'm trying to think of something that I could label as a dark
As a dark
secret.
Yeah, but
it's
like-
not
But
gonna
I
be
haven't
anything
done
though,
it.
is
I don't go around doing dark things. I'm quite,
No.
Yeah.
I'm quite
I'm too anxious for that. I hate getting told off. I don't do
Yeah.
anything that I know will get me in trouble. I can't get told off. It
I
makes me
know.
cry.
I
It
would-
genuinely does.
I'm a bit mischievous. I could get. I
You're
do
a bit
things to like.
Yeah, that's a way to
He's a
describe
mischievous
yourself.
guy.
He's a bit
but
devious.
I wouldn't call it dark. I'd just say like.
Yeah.
It's a bit cheeky.
I take the mic on a
He
little.
just gets up to
Yeah.
mischief sometimes.
You
Yeah.
probably
It's
just
a
get
bit
a little bit of a
devious.
telling off, but not like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather people could hear your thoughts or have everything you do live streamed on Instagram? And it's
Okay,
not the
what?
case. I thought about this, but it's not the case. You can leave your phone at home.
The world would be so much better if everyone.
Wait.
Well,
Wait,
okay.
what?
In moderation, if you want, like, if people can hear your thoughts.
No,
it,
they would think I'm insane. I'd probably get
Wait,
like locked out.
So
you
can you
want to be
leave
able to
your-
filter it. I think.
Can you leave
No.
your phone at home if you are live streamed?
No,
So you
that's
can't?
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because my plan was like, oh, that I'll just leave my phone in my bedroom and
But
I just go
Oh,
out.
what, like-
yeah, you're
But
just
like, there's
constantly
like
live
some
streamed.
like
As in-
somehow,
I think
somehow.
It's not actually your phone. There's just a camera floating around.
Yeah.
You filming
Yeah.
you all the
I
time.
think I'd rather just be live streamed because realistically, I know some people will constantly tune in, but no one's gonna be like, right, I need to see
Nah.
what Verity's up to 24 hours
Yeah.
a day.
I mean, all I
Yeah,
do
but
is
if you're like
sit and play
if you're like
Roblox.
taking a dump or something, you don't want that.
Yeah, no, good point. Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
that's
true.
people
Like, if you're
hearing
like
your
very
thoughts.
that's
What if
very
you have
true.
some
Fine.
proper bad thoughts and
But
everyone's
in
like,
this
oh,
scenario, are you the only person in the world who everyone else gets an input on, or does everyone else have
Just
their
you.
own?
yeah,
So it's just me.
You're the
See, the
chosen
thoughts
one. Like
things
somehow
could
you're
be-
the
It's just
chosen
me.
one.
But I can't hear other people's thoughts. They can just
No.
hear mine.
oh, that's so bad.
See,
Yeah,
if everyone could read into everyone else's thoughts, even
Then
if it
stick
was like
around.
a thing you can tune out and tune into, like just I want to know what you're thinking. It would be great. The world would be a better place if it was a universal thing, as long as people like followed rules. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well,
actually,
people
yeah,
would
but you
take
can't
it.
help what you
It
think.
would be
No,
intrusive.
you
Someone,
can't.
Yeah.
yeah, true. and
If
you
you're
get-
angry, I snap and like I think something like crazy out. Oh my gosh, I hate you. I'm never talking to you again. Or you're the worst human being I've ever known.
Yeah, and you know,
Obviously that's not the case,
yeah.
but in that moment in time, it's the
Yeah.
case.
and you sit there and sometimes in your mind just random things pop up, like the most
Yes,
like diabolical bad stuff,
like
and you're
you
just like,
randomly-
hold on, why am I thinking
No,
that?
but
Like
surely
I
people
hate
would
that.
get used to like that's just a thing that happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it happens to everyone, but
Or like you
yeah, but
randomly just
being-
end up thinking of someone. Like I'll be at home and I'll be like, huh, wonder what Oscar's doing right now. Or like, oh,
Yeah.
wonder like what Josh is doing.
Mm.
But then they know that I'm thinking about them, which then is
Just
just a
that
bit
helps.
weird.
Yeah.
Is that how this works? Do we get alerted?
What
Yeah,
someone
I
else
thought it
is-
was like only if you're looking
That's
at them.
what I'm saying.
you
Like,
could
do we get a
say.
little brain notification saying Grace is watching you? it's
I'm
like,
not always thinking though. That's the thing. You can never not think because if you're not thinking, then you're
Yeah.
thinking of not thinking.
what?
that was so many words.
So is this like people know like if you're dreaming about stuff? They see
Oh,
that too.
wait, is that thoughts if you're dreaming?
No, that's
I,
a
really?
dream.
I feel like it is.
Oh,
but
no.
you can't control what you dream. You can
Can't
control
always
what you
control it.
think.
No,
Not really.
you can't control what you think. I
You
don't
can't
think you can.
Mm.
If you could control what you
Sometimes.
think, there wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
pick that.
Yeah,
I'd
then you
love
just show
everyone
people
if
what
I
they
could
want to
control
see.
what I think.
You could be
Yeah.
like, you could
Actually,
just
no.
perceive to everyone else that you are the most kind, amazing person. Like, and even if you were like mentally a bit, you know, yeah, exactly. But you
Yeah.
could just change your whole perception to everyone else.
Yeah.
But then surely it would make you like that because then you're then thinking like that.
Yeah, but you just
It's
be
a
like,
mindset.
I wonder if there's any money left over for me to donate to the orphanage.
Yeah. And then realistically,
Is
he
it
would
Robin
start
Hood like
taking
goes
it
and steals money?
Yeah, but
And that
he
gives
does
it-
it for the greater
Yeah,
good.
Josh could do
realistically.
that.
all. Like what? It's like Robin Hood.
Is there not giving money to an orphanage?
Josh Hood.
Just
Not really what I
Josh Hood.
No. Okay. Would you rather? Okay, this is quite. I just realised how like easy this one is to answer. But
Okay.
hey ho.
I'll try and go for the
Yeah, the different options.
Yeah.
the underground option.
Would you rather eat pasta with ketchup or carrots with Nutella?
Try to justify that one.
Exactly.
Oh,
No, I
I'd
don't know.
really like to
Exactly.
eat carrots with Nutella, guys.
No,
Like,
What was the
same.
first
Wait.
one?
I would.
what? No.
I think I'd pick the second
Oh,
one
I
they're
think I'd
both-
choose Nutella.
they're
I
both
love
grim.
Nutella.
because
Ketchup with pasta. You use tomato sauce on pasta, no?
Oh,
There's
ketchup
no-
with pastas.
there's
That could be worse.
No, I love
Mm.
plain pasta with ketchup.
there's no
Yeah.
limit on how much Nutella you can put on the carrots. So
Do
you
we
could-
No, it
get-
has to be a good amount. It has to
You
be
got
a
to
good amount.
drown out the carrot taste with the Nutella.
I know this
I
is
love
completely
Nutella.
changing the meal, but can I put like other things in the pasta?
No.
Because
No,
like
just
That's
is it
just
just?
you add a little bit of parmesan and like
No.
chopped tomatoes, lovely meal.
No, you've
No.
just got ketchup.
You
Actually,
just got-
ketchup
No, it's
pasta
just
I'd
ketchup.
probably eat anyway.
Oh, but
I do
ketchup's
You eat plain pasta though.
I
Like,
do,
As
and I
you
just put
should.
cheese or like something or
Oh.
salt on it, you know. And then I put on my pizza base instead of like pizza sauce. I just put ketchup and
Do
cheese.
you?
Have
Yeah.
you ever had
That's
plain
so
pasta and
wrong.
butter?
You work at a
That is-
pizza place.
I know, and we put like nicely made
No,
You want
tomato
Ketchup.
passata
Plain
with like
pasta,
herbs and
melted
stuff, not
butter.
just
Melted
salty
fucking plain
ketchup.
pasta.
I bet that would be good.
So all right, so what you guys go to sauce?
Nutella.
Is that?
What?
That's not.
No,
That's
like,
not
right, no,
That's just.
right, that's for the carrot. I'm talking about when you've got like chip shop chips, like chips, chip shop chips, right?
Chop chips, yeah.
And you've got like your options are mayo or like curry
mix-
sauce.
just
or-
mix.
Does vinegar count as a sauce?
I feel
No.
like
No.
for chips.
So you like
I don't
vinegar
know.
as well?
What is-
You're
what
so
is
weird.
vinegar?
Why do you like all these things?
Like salt and vinegar
A
on
liquid.
chips. Is that not normal?
liquid.
That is kind of
Is
normal.
a
I just don't
liquid.
like it.
So, okay, my fit. Well,
But you like ketchup enough to put it on
I would.
a pizza.
Mix
base.
it.
Yeah.
Just mix it.
it's not like I'm in love with ketchup. I just don't love pizza sauce enough to be like put loads on it. Like it will sometimes be a mix between pizza sauce and ketchup, but
No.
sometimes I'm just like just
Have
ketchup.
you ever mixed mayonnaise and ketchup?
No, well, you
Isn't
get
that
like a
that
burger
seafood
saucy
sauce,
type thing,
isn't
but
it?
I'm not a fan.
I don't know, but I love mixing it. I
Yes,
like do what I do. I have I squirt a bit there of mayonnaise and then a bit of ketchup there, and then in the
Ketchup.
middle it's like it's like a mix of both.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm-
Is
So
that
it,
your
like,
go-to
swirls
sauce
around.
though? A mix between ketchup and mayo?
Salsa.
Really?
I love
Yeah,
salsa, but if it's mild.
Like say you had
So
that,
basically,
like,
not actual salsa, just like salsa for no,
just
salsa,
like
but
chopped tomato.
I think I
Where's
just
that going?
sniffed
I
really
don't know.
loudly
Yeah,
at
but
the
like
mic.
changing the question, like if say you could only eat that one sauce with everything you have for the rest, like so you're having I don't know like I don't know, fish and chips, and you've got to have like, say you pick mayonnaise, you can't have like ketchup.
I
in that.
was getting onto chip shop curry sauce as well.
Is that what you have with
That's-
everything
Sorry,
though?
that's fine.
Because
with my chips from the chip shop?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
but
but
if you only had to pick one and you
everything.
had
One
to have
sauce
it
for
with
the rest of
everything.
your life.
Yeah.
One sort was probably barbecue then.
Oh, okay.
I probably
Mine
do
would be
I'm a
ketchup.
barbecue
Mine
sauce
would be
kind of
ketchup
guy.
and mayonnaise because it goes with everything.
Yeah.
Probably ketchup because that goes.
It does, yeah.
It
But you
almost
can do a lot with ketchup.
you could do it, but it's just sweet salt. It's not really it's not tomato sauce.
No, it's okay,
It's-
fair enough. Yeah.
It's actually
Stoke.
just not.
Stokes.
Oh, Stokes is so
Stokes.
good.
Stokes is
Stokes is good. They do the best
Listeners.
sauce.
Stokes for any sauce, but Stokes barbecue sauce is the best thing that
But
ever
the
goes to this
ketchup's
planet.
so like
It's so good.
rich.
It's
and
like-
just,
It doesn't.
sounds
it
like a food
tastes-
review.
It depends what ketchup you get. They taste quite different.
They do.
Yeah.
Also, it's
Mm.
probably got some crappy like Heinz like liquid.
But
It's like a mix one. You got to shake it
Yeah.
up.
ketchup's never horrible,
No.
but it's never great. It's
I've
always
never
kind
had a
of mixed.
bad
Unless it's
ketchup.
Stokes.
I've never
And
been like,
mayo is-
ah.
Stokes.
I've had bad ketchup.
Have you?
You know when it's like runny?
When it's a runny
Yeah,
vinegary
it's like-
ketchup.
Yeah.
Ketchup separated.
I'm
like
never
the
like, I'm never
tomato.
like, oh, that was a bad ketchup, and that
Oh.
was a really good. Like Stokes, I can label as a good one, but I've never like, that one was a bad
This is
ketchup. Like the
really
Tesco
random.
brand one, I'd absolutely like.
What
I'd
a
say it's
conversation.
good.
We're
Do you
not
guys
sponsored, by the
ever
way,
get?
guys.
I mean, have you been to Weatherspoons? Anyone go to
No,
Weatherspoons?
I've
No.
never been.
None
to
of-
spoons.
Weatherspoons
Yeah.
ketchup bangs. It's actually good
Yeah, to be
ketchup.
fair.
I don't know why you just get a little bottle and everything. We didn't answer the question, by the way.
We didn't.
Oh, okay.
Right,
The
but you were
carrots and
you were
Nutella, I
carrot
think.
Nutella. You were carrot Nutella.
What you
Thinking about it, the Nutella overpowers the carrot.
Yeah, by far. And the carrot doesn't have that much.
No.
And I
taste.
don't
Still
actually.
weird.
I've realised by talking
That's
about
still
this,
weird.
I don't want to eat ketchup and pasta. So we're going for Nutella.
Opposite's
Okay.
all good.
Sorry,
I'd
what
have
about you,
to- I
Josh?
have to go for the pasta and ketchup.
Fair.
You can't mix carrots and
How's
Nutella.
That
To
was
be
my
fair.
first thought, but you don't put. I mean, apart from you put
Yeah, but like you
put
could.
ketchup on it, but like you wouldn't. You just don't. Nutella.
It's just not
you,
okay.
you get a spoonful of
It's
Nutella
not.
and you eat it. No, so if there was just a little bit of
Yeah.
carrot in
It's
that,
like a
It's
like
not a
little
big-
dipping
Anyways,
sauce.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Well,
lie,
it's
they
not
don't sound
something I
like
would do,
things
but-
you would have in your lunch, Grace. So
Yeah. Carrots and
Yeah.
hummus, more like carrots and
That's
Nutella.
carrots and
I don't eat
cucumber sticks and can we just change the would you rather to can we have some cucumber and hummus, please?
Yeah. Would you rather only ever eat raw red meat? That's like something like what's that guy that wrote Cat in the Hat?
Dr.
Dr.
Seuss.
Seuss.
That
Dr.
sounds like
Seuss.
something Dr. Seuss says. Would
Raw
you
red
only
meat.
rather
Dr. Seuss.
would
Say that 5
would
times
you
fast.
rather
Raw red
only
meat, raw
ever
red meat.
eat raw red meat
Would you rather only ever eat raw red meat? Yeah.
or
Ooh,
only ever eat
wrapping.
nuts?
Fast rap. What?
Oh, that's difficult for you,
well,
isn't it?
Well,
you'd be done
you'd
for
die.
then.
Can you eat raw red? Could you? Can you eat raw red meat or not?
I mean, you probably can, but you get quite ill. There's a chance.
Does
You
it give
would
you
get
salmonella?
food poisoning, maybe.
Salmonella.
Salmonella.
What is it? Salmonella. Salmonella.
Salmonella.
That thing.
Am I?
Or is that just chicken?
I don't know. One of them's just chicken. You can't eating raw meat can't be good for you.
No.
Well, that,
But I'm
I
sure
have.
as-
We've got it
I was
easy
gonna.
here.
Is this
aren't
like
we?
a hypothetical world where?
where we're not
Where they're not
vegetarian?
veg-
There's
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, you're a veggie.
Yeah.
Well, Grace, I think this
Yeah,
is
we
quite a
both.
simple answer. They're gonna eat the nuts,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're gonna.
and I'll
do that.
probably eat the nut. Wait, is it you get? Wait, can you see the question again, please?
Like you can only eat.
you can only eat
for the
Raw
rest
raw
of your
red
life,
meat.
you
or
just
you can
live
only
off.
eat nuts. I mean, nuts actually aren't that like
You can get like different
nuts
flavors.
have got
as
some
well.
different
Yeah.
different minerals.
But you
like,
can't
not
get, like,
minerals, but
it-
what's
do-
it? Vitamins.
Yeah.
Like they've
Is
got some stuff.
Chocolate coated nuts.
Yeah,
a thing?
you
You
could
can't
probably-
have that. Just nuts.
I can't
Oh,
have
so
chocolate
something else.
peanuts.
Okay.
No, that's got chocolate.
What if I have
Yeah,
like
That's
salted,
fine.
like just put a bit of salt
I
on?
don't know.
But
So
right,
I don't eat actually plain nuts. Just
Yeah.
like some. No, you can't even eat sunflower
But-
seeds. I almost said that was a nut. It's not. It's a seed.
but nuts are actually something that you eat.
Yeah, but
No
the-
one goes, "Oh, I want to eat that steak when it's raw."
yeah.
Like,
no, I agree,
you
yeah,
cook
fair
it.
enough.
You don't eat raw red.
But
That's
I don't
not
look
a
at
thing.
nuts. I don't look at nuts and think I'm gonna eat.
No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but
You just-
people-
you can
do
understand. Maybe you wouldn't pick it because you're allergic, but if we ignore the allergy, you've got
Allergy.
you've got
Okay,
some,
if
you've
I
got
wasn't-
something that's a food, and you've got something that's a food that hasn't been cooked, so you can't eat it. You know what I mean? So
But
If I wasn't allergic, hypothetically, in a better universe, I was not allergic, I would eat the nuts.
exactly.
But like with like steak, if people cooked it like rare, medium rare, isn't like one of those basically raw?
How do you
Yeah.
guys like your steak?
I don't eat steak.
I
We-
don't-
I don't eat
I won't
steak.
lie. I'm not fancy enough to go to a steakhouse and actually
Just
eat
get
steak.
it.
I like steak.
I'd probably
But-
say medium.
Everyone
Really?
says medium rare, so no, but medium rare is kind of a bit rare.
What is medium?
I feel
What
like-
is that in
I
the
don't
cooking
know.
scale? Oh, you just
I just
like
remember
it like
saying
that?
medium because I don't know who it was. I think it was.
Isn't that just
George,
like the
my
most
stepbrother.
basic one?
I
Me,
think
yeah.
George, my stepbrother, one time said
But,
medium.
like-
I don't know steak, so I just went with him. It was
Yeah.
actually
Okay.
good. It was good.
The steak
Dad
is nice,
cooked
but
it.
like
he
you,
cooks a good steak.
you can see
think
like
it was
the cow juice. I don't know how to say it. But like,
Yeah,
no,
you
yeah,
can-
yeah,
yeah.
If I
Exactly.
see blood, I can't.
So you've got to have it more than that, just
True.
so you're not
I
put
always
off
feel
by
like
it.
I'd
It
like
can be
it-
it can be the tastiest thing ever, but if it's got like cow juice coming out of it, I don't want it.
Would
Right.
you rather live in a world where there's no crime or no privacy? Privacy is it privacy or privacy?
I guess you could say
Privacy
either way. I think.
is
in theory.
probably the English way. I don't know.
There's one American.
I think
or-
privacy.
I
is
think
American.
privacy is American.
Probably.
Privacy.
Like route and
Route?
Route.
Wait,
yeah, they say route instead of route.
Oh, right. Okay.
so is it no crime or no privacy?
yeah. So would you
Yeah.
rather
Is
have
there not-
no
What?
crime? What?
Isn't that like a
What?
simple answer?
So
Wouldn't you
you'd
just say
ra-
no crime?
Wait,
But
what?
then everyone will
As
see you
in-
shower. Go
As
to
in the
toilet.
world,
Oh,
I
so
can either
right.
have
Oh, okay.
no one ever do anything wrong
Yeah.
and everyone sees me shower,
Yeah.
or I could cover up, but then I could leave all of the problems in the world. I think I'd probably just
Yeah,
let
you
people
just
see me
go-
wrong, to be honest. Like,
Oh,
it's
really?
not
No,
a-
I
it's
think
it's not
like
that deep.
You go no crime.
It'll
Like,
just be like the world it is now.
but if there's no privacy, then you're just used to like everyone.
But
I
again,
It's
thought
not
is
like
this
it's
a
just
singular?
you being
Are
humiliated.
you the odd one out
like,
again?
You're
So,
the odd one out again.
What? How does that work?
so you can.
Someone.
So
if it
you're.
was everyone, then I would do it. Because
Yeah, yeah,
it's the
'cause then,
norm.
like,
it would
it's-
then be the
yeah.
human norm. But like, if it's just me, then
What? So no
So-
privacy is just you having no privacy.
yeah.
So no crime is just you not committing crimes.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
Okay.
No, in a world.
Like-
In a world, you can either have a
Loophole.
world without crime or a world where everyone doesn't have any privacy.
Yeah, that's what I. That's
I mean,
what I would have
You think
assumed it was.
3,000 years
Oh, you
ago,
guys have confused.
we didn't have privacy anyway.
My head hurts.
You just
No,
like
Yeah.
we're all cavemen and we live in rocks
True.
and stuff.
And it would
thought-
be the human norm. You would have grown up
Exactly.
like that, so you wouldn't know.
And
any
then
different.
crime
You wouldn't
began
even know
around
what
that time when
privacy
people
is.
started.
I
oh, I
thought
want
the
more food.
question was literally, would you just rather have no crime or no privacy? There was no
Yeah.
like other rules.
That's
It sounds
what I
like
thought it
obviously
was.
no
Well,
there
crime,
you go.
but like
No crime,
that
yeah.
doesn't really.
If we're putting other things up, then
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or your future self?
Past, because I feel like I could stop myself from doing some really silly things.
I'd say
does it work
future,
like that?
So I can tell
Are we
myself
thinking
like,
in right back
Yeah,
to
but
the
what if
future?
there's more silly things like
More
to
silly
come?
things to come.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like I'm more sensible now. And if like you can
Mhm.
learn from your mistakes, but
But-
if I didn't
So
make
how
the
does this
mistakes, I
work?
can't
Yeah,
learn
exactly.
from
Like,
them.
can you like
Right.
stop yourself?
Is it
Can you change
the Back to the Future way, or there was that other film that was like critiquing Back to the Future because that's not how time travel would actually work. But like,
I don't think it was supposed to be realistic.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you
It's
go
a
back in
car.
time and then you speak to your past self, can you, because you're in the present, can you then modify your life and it change how you are now?
no, not necessarily.
So realistically, all you'd be doing is like reminiscing.
Is it just like
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to do any
they
good.
just like appear and then you just have a conversation, but you can't like change anything?
I mean, it
Do they
depends
appear
what
in-
you
Because-
tell them. It depends if you say, do not go to that school, then obviously they would listen and not go to that school, so then that could change. But like,
But would it? Because you're already here right now in the state you are, so
don't
you
know.
you
I
wouldn't be
don't
able to change
know.
your past life. I'm inclined to say future.
I would
think
say future.
'cause
So I
I've
can
talked to
tell
future
myself,
me and
no,
be
no,
like,
hear me
yeah.
out. You can tell yourself like, was it the Euro Millions? I would tell myself the winning numbers. Then I'd like tell my mum because I'm not old enough to get a ticket.
Do you happen to know the winning numbers of
Yeah,
the Euro
well, how would
Millions?
you-
But I will, and then
What?
I'll
You're
go.
saying-
No.
My future self will, and then I'll go.
how you're moving.
I highly
forward.
doubt your
Your
future
future
self
self.
will have memorised the numbers
No,
of the
you-
Euro
Am I?
Millions.
They're not. They're
Yeah,
like
but if your
6
future
numbers,
self
six numbers.
remembers talking, you know what I mean?
Because you now.
I just want to. Yeah.
I
This is
What?
this
This
is
is
basically a
good.
time travel question.
Yeah.
Of
It's
which,
just-
yes, I want to go to the future, but only if it doesn't cock up the past. You know what I mean?
Let's just
Yeah.
imagine you can't change anything and you're just like having a chat with
And
them.
you're literally
Yeah, that's
just
what I say. I
speaking.
think we're thinking about it too critically,
Yeah.
being
Yeah,
like, "Oh, I'd
literally.
make them not do this." You just got to imagine you're having
Future
a convo
because I
with
worry
them.
about the future.
I think past. I'd love to see how what I was like, what talking to me
Oh,
actually
but
was
I would
like.
Yeah,
hate-
but is,
I would hate
you already know
past
that.
me.
though. Isn't it more interesting to like? It's
I feel like 2020 me chatting that would be the most interesting conversation I've ever had. And that's
Okay.
really narcissistic, being like talking to myself.
Yeah, but I hate
my
yeah,
best
yeah.
I
conversation.
hate 2020 me.
Yeah,
20
no, but that would be so funny speaking to 2020 you.
Yeah, but you'd be like, oh, you're so cringe. I hate
yeah,
you.
no, but
Yeah.
you'd be like, this is so funny. You can just look back on it and be like, that's so
No,
funny. Like,
But I
like
wouldn't
how I
want to bully
turned out so
myself,
much
and I know I
better.
would. Like,
Can I
Oh.
go back to 2020 Verity and bully her?
Exactly.
Is that
That's
an
what you
option?
want to do.
Okay, fine.
But personally, I want to speak to like 2030 Oscar, see if I've got stuff sorted
Yeah.
out. See if
That's
I've
what I
got
mean, because
cool
I
stuff.
worry about
See,
Yeah, but
the
then
future and
you'll
where
go
I'll end
back
up.
in time, back to yourself, and you'll be like, damn, now I have to worry about the fact that I'm homeless in about 5 years.
But then you can change it.
But can you? Because it's future you. There's nothing.
Because no, but you know.
We're back here.
No, but the thing is, you now know
don't
you may
think it's
end up
supposed to be
homeless,
this
so
deep.
you know you have
You
to
can
do something
prepare.
to change.
you can
Start
prepare.
saving.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, that was a time loop. We're not going there again.
Would you rather everyone be able to like play your dreams like on a screen or something, or everyone know what you're thinking?
So everyone can. So basically, I've got like a little hard drive in my brain. They can extract it and play.
What, so it's
Yeah,
either your
like
dreams
it's a
or what you're
projector.
thinking?
So anyone can just be like, "Oh, I want to see what it was dreaming last
Dreaming
night."
last night, and then they can see.
I would
Jokes on you
definitely
guys.
have
I don't
people-
remember my dreams because they wouldn't. They
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
stay in
they
there.
can.
Well,
still-
so
But they would be able
They
to
can
see.
see dreams that I haven't even.
It's like
Yeah.
downloaded on
The-
like
I think-
what is it?
Because I
My
don't
brain.
always
Stick
remember
called?
them.
USB
USB.
or an SD card or something.
It's
else.
just
Yeah.
downloaded on there somehow.
I think
Yeah.
people play my dreams because realistically, hearing every thought is worse than seeing like because you don't dream every night, so you could be a bit like.
do.
Yeah, but
dream
I
a
think you
lot.
do, but you just don't
But
always remember.
My dreams
Okay.
are weird, and you can't always help what you dream. So I may get
Yeah,
in trouble.
no, but imagine your thoughts. Your thoughts can
Yeah,
also
but
be kind
if
of
you,
That's
weird.
very
if you
true.
think something weird, then you have like more accountability for that.
Yeah,
than
like
if you
dreaming, your
truly
brain
are
does
weird.
just make
You
stuff
can't-
up.
yeah.
You
But
can't
also-
really.
If everyone can hear your thoughts, that saves on so many uncomfortable interactions. Because you're like,
No.
well,
Yeah, but it creates
No,
some.
because
But
I
they
don't think
don't
I'd
have
have
to
many
co-
friends.
I don't
really
know.
don't.
Yeah, that's how I
'Cause
feel. I
if
feel
you
like no
could-
one would like me.
if you can see
Yeah.
someone else and you both agree you don't like each other, then you can stay miles away from each other. You know what I mean? and like-
Yeah, but what if they're like, oh, I really like that guy, and you're like, I really hate you.
Well, you
You'd be
can
a
see
bit
their
like-
thought, right? So matchmaking, right? This is easiest dating solution you've ever seen because you can see if someone likes you and they can see if you like them. So
This is where Oscar's.
This is where it's just going
priorities
into his love life.
Oscar's-
He's like, guys,
we're not going now. I'm just
someone
saying.
tell me.
He's like,
I'm
with
just
the
saying it would be
Tinder.
optimal.
it would be optimal.
Okay. What was your answer, Josh?
What? Dreaming because, yeah, because you
What
can
did you
take
say, Grace?
less.
Did you say thought?
No, I'd say dreaming because then
It's
you
less,
can't be
yeah.
you can't necessarily be held accountable because
Yeah.
you can't help it.
Okay.
I'm
you
willing
what
to
was
take
that?
responsibility. That was a little
I
yawn.
thought you were dabbing. I was
I
like,
thought he
hold on.
gagged.
That's your
We
thing.
started like gagging. I was like, are you
said
okay?
dreams, Grace.
Oh my gosh. Would you rather have
Yes.
amnesia, which is like the thing, isn't it? Like
Memory
Memory
loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you forget what amnesia was?
In fact, I did, Josh.
Wow.
Or be all knowing.
What?
So I-
Wait.
So I could forget
Wait,
everything, or I can know everything in the world.
That's a pretty
That's a
easy
really
one.
difficult question.
I think
Grace.
I'd
Where
want to
did you get
forget
these
some
questions?
stuff.
Did you think of these?
Some of them.
It was this one you thought
She
of?
thought of this one.
Is that why you explained what it was? Because you were like, this is my question.
Yeah, I was like,
People
look, I'm going
might
to
not
sound
know this.
People
really
might not know what
smart,
amnesia
guys.
is.
No, I'd definitely be all knowing.
But I'd be all knowing, so then I'd know what amnesia
Yeah.
is.
You'd know all.
You guys didn't pick
No
the
way.
memory loss?
Yeah.
What?
What? Would you rather
Yeah, I feel
have-
like you'd have to be very traumatized to pick
Yeah.
amnesia.
Yeah, to be fair, you could clearly, like,
Yeah.
also, actually think about it though. Maybe it's not this easy. Because if you know everything, you know
The FBI might
all of
want
the
you.
horrible things that are going on in the world
Yeah.
are in your brain.
Is
Yeah.
it going to
Yeah.
be like?
And then you'd want the amnesia to wipe them out because you'd rather know
Yeah.
nothing than,
Yeah.
like,
See?
Oh, we
Maybe.
switched around.
Wow.
Grace, this was a good question.
was that your question?
No,
Sorry?
definitely
Was
not.
it
She had never
genuinely-
thought of that.
It's something you thought of.
I can't remember. I thought of some, but I can't remember what I have.
Oh, okay.
thought of. The really Pacific ones. Was,
Pacific?
Hit the ocean.
I did think of. Like, there's one, or is that another giraffe? I don't know. I just thought of some.
Mm.
Would you rather have a personal chef or a personal bachelor?
Can the butler cook?
No.
Okay.
So he can
What's the
only
butler
go. He can only go to Tesco's. He
Doesn't the
can't-
butler just like bring
Can
you
he put
stuff?
a ready meal in the microwave?
yeah, but
Yeah,
you're not
like
gonna.
take your coat when you walk in.
Is that really how
Yeah.
you're feeling? You're like,
Yeah.
if
Well,
you
I'm
can bring me a
saying
ready meal, then
the butlers are much
I
more
feel like I
universal
don't really
person.
need a butler.
I
But
need a
if-
chef.
To be honest-
I can't cook. I really can't cook.
A chef would be so easy because you just get home and be like,
Yeah.
cook me
Yeah.
something.
And if you're ever are you ever craving something that's really
Specific.
yeah, but you can't cook it because you're not skilled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like if I really want seafood pasta,
yeah, like that's not something you can just suddenly make. I love
But
seafood.
and when
is it
I'm
better
home,
just
when
not-
I'm by myself, mother's not always going to be there. I can't always have mother's seafood pasta. I'll get
I
a
just-
chef
Well, you
replacement.
don't need Emma would be your personal chef. You'd pick her. You'd be like, yeah.
Surely it's.
Are
So
they
maybe
just,
you'd have to
are
go
they
to the
just like
butler.
around you constantly? Like wherever you
Well,
go,
the
you're
chef-
Surely you
They're
summon
just
them.
following you.
They're only around when you want them around.
Yeah,
But like,
But you can just like summon them.
yeah, there's a
oh,
butler.
that would be cool.
Well, like you're like at a friend's house, and then you're like, I really fancy this specific type
Let me
of pasta.
just
then-
get my chef round.
But like,
yeah, like
a
call
butler
them over.
is
so
not.
bougie.
Are they not just designed to be like your personal? They do everything
Yeah.
for you.
I feel like
Mm.
you
A
don't
chef
really
can
need one of
only
those.
make you.
Yeah, but what if you're
Food.
having like a massive party and you're like, damn, what am I gonna make? And you're just like, I'll make like
Yeah.
20 pizzas. And
But then my
Yeah.
butler could give everyone drinks, and he could like.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
but you
make
only
me a
have one
Spotify
butler.
I
playlist.
feel like you only need a butler if you live in a massive house.
Mm.
You know
yeah,
what I
like
mean?
realistically, I could just walk downstairs and get it
Yeah.
myself. You'd probably
Yeah.
be kind of unfit if you had.
Very true.
Yeah.
I
Like,
know
you're
for
not
a
even
fact
walking to the shop.
I would use that to my advantage.
Yeah.
where I would be the laziest person.
Yeah, whereas chef, you can kind of decide that, be like, make some
Yeah.
salad or
But
something.
you've kind of swung me. I can't
Or-
probably do
Yeah.
most of the things
Yeah.
myself. I have to get someone to make them.
So are we all going chef?
Are we all going?
I think we're all
We're
going to
going
go
chef.
chef.
We're quite agreeing on these.
I know.
Yeah, okay,
most
there's been a
of
bit
them.
of debate and then we like
Should we
swing
try
everyone
and make some
try and
debate?
disagree?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Would you rather live in a country with a lower cost of living but the worst weather, or live in a country with like a high cost of living but the best weather?
That's
Well,
difficult.
we've got a high cost of living and worse.
How
weather.
much money?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The real answer is
We got
how
the
much
short
money do we
answer.
have? If you can afford,
To be honest,
to
either
have-
of them is an
I
upgrade.
guess you'd have to base it off you now. You can't be like,
Mm.
oh, I have infinite money in this. Like,
I feel
scenario.
like I would do
well, I can't afford the nice
low
things. so-
cost of living because we live in the UK. We've already got crap weather, and if you've got low cost of living, you've then got more money to save
Especially
to go
like-
on holiday
yeah.
to
Yeah.
somewhere
I was
really
gonna
nice,
say
and
that.
it'll feel more like a holiday because you're so used to awful weather, like the
Yeah.
sun. You'll be like, oh my god,
Yeah,
sun.
Yeah.
especially like our age, like cost of living is
Be-
going to be a bit.
Yeah, it's kind of
Cause
like a
he
bit of
lives.
a problem.
Yeah,
I hate
Yeah.
that. I hate anything short and like that. Like, if you do-
Freddos.
like the holly
Because he
bobs, I
lives.
hate that.
VTs,
If you say that, I just don't.
VTV.
What was the King's Corrie? I was like, what is this? It's
King
like, we
Corrie.
don't need to do this.
guys, it's Platty Dupes.
No,
Platitudes.
that was the worst one. When people were saying that, I was like, what are we talking about?
Platitudes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
That's such a British thing to do.
this is disgusting.
Disgusting. I wouldn't go that far, but it was pretty bad.
I would go that far.
Marty Studios mug.
Ooh.
Wow. Show the camera.
No. You love
That's
that word. That's your word today.
Quench my thirst.
We're quenched there, so
I got that from my sister.
Should we move
I
on to the
can't lie, I'm not
ASMR
smart.
section
that
of the
water comes
podcast?
from the Pacific.
The specific.
Yes, it didn't do that
That's
actually.
gonna be. That's not going to quench your thirst.
No, that's going to be very salty
Good
and,
point.
and probably harm you
What
in
do you have
some
to do?
way.
Don't you have to like heat up water?
You've
for
got to
salt
boil it.
to, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I learned that
Evaporate
from.
the salt out.
Did you guys
No,
ever play that?
evaporate the water out.
Please,
Keep the salt in.
physics.
Did you guys ever play that
Oh, I've
raft
lost where I
simulator where you had to like?
What, raft?
Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to like boil the water
Yeah,
so
we're-
that you can drink
yeah.
it.
We're hardcore
With,
gamers.
like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Random like coconuts and stuff, and like sharks constantly coming
Yeah, the
around.
sharks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was so
you
funny.
can kill the shark.
Raft.
There's this game called Raft, and it kind of like you're on a raft,
Basically.
and you're trying to survive.
Did any of you used to play Friv?
Friv.
Yes,
What is
the
that?
browser game.
I-
When you get that, all them tiles and you're playing Olympic games, and they're
Yes.
all like really low budget, but like for an 8-year-old, you just.
Oh, it
I
was.
do not know what
Oh,
this
my
is.
favourite
Yeah, I don't
one.
know.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
I still remember my favourite one was Moto X3M. You get that little dirt bike, you do the black backflips.
My favorite
Black
one
flips.
was the caveman one, and you had to help the caveman escape. No?
I don't know that one.
It just
Oh.
But I
reminds me
mean,
of cool math
there's about
games. I
100
feel like-
games. Like it's
What is
quite
the
a lot.
caveman escaping from?
The cave.
She doesn't know.
He's
She's
becoming a
just-
normal man.
He wants to be. He's evolving.
He's evolving out of the cave.
Would you rather? Oh, sorry. Give up social
Did
Did you
media.
say sorry to
It's
the
okay.
mic?
Don't worry. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Mike.
Would you rather give up social media or eat the same dinner for the rest of your life?
Wait, hold on.
What?
Eat.
Give up
Oh,
social
no.
media or eat?
Wait, what would
It
your
makes
me
meal
sad
be if you were
realising
to?
how attached I am to social media.
I'm
yeah,
not-
I was about to say, I'm not willing to
bothered
give that
about
one up.
social media.
I'd be
No,
fine.
but
Oh no!
what would
What
your
will my
meal
800
be?
Instagram
No,
followers? think?
I'd rather have like
Fajitas.
nice food.
Do you get
Yeah.
to pick the meal?
Yeah.
The one meal? I guess if you pick
Yeah,
it,
but
you
you
pick
get
something.
so sick. of it.
Yeah,
I
but-
know. You can't. Is there anything diverse you could kind of? Could you just go with something like pizza and then it would like
But
you
surely,
can- you can switch it up or not? Yeah, it has to be the same topic. Okay, then I'm sorry. I'd have to get off the social media.
It's just like food is just a human. You need
Yeah, like
food. You need food to live, and you need a balanced diet that varies so you don't go
Yeah.
insane.
Or
You don't need your phone. That's only a thing we created.
No,
You
it's
can
not
still
even
have your
your
phone.
phone,
You
it's
just don't get
just-
social media.
Exactly.
A
No, but
few
I feel
apps.
so left out because people will be like, "Oh my gosh, did you see that?" Or
I
like,
know, but like, no.
and I'll be like, "No, sorry."
So, what counts as social media? Can I watch
Well,
YouTube?
you'd feel left out of that, and you wouldn't
Is
feel left
YouTube
out.
Because
of
you
social
watch
media?
all food.
Netflix because it's not social media. YouTube is only social media because it's
You can leave comments.
like
and
community.
no,
stuff.
but I love TikTok.
engaged.
Yeah, good point. I'd have a lot more spare time though.
I would have a lot more
True.
spare
I suppose
time.
TikTok's more social media than YouTube. Is.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Because
you can
most
message
people
social
aren't
media, social
YouTubers.
media. You can message
Yeah.
people on WhatsApp,
Is WhatsApp social
What's
media?
social media? I'd say.
on messages.
Is
Yeah.
messages? So,
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say it is because it's like on your phone. You can't really get rid of it.
and we all right. For some reason, we all use Snapchat, which is social media. But at the end of the day, it's just a message.
basically
At
just
80
a
years old,
messaging
I'll be
app, right?
sending people snaps.
It's like,
Yeah.
Right. I think that's all
Should
we
we wrap
have
it up
time for this episode. Thank you very much again to our sponsors, TMH Studios, for letting us film my podcast here today.
Your podcast.
Your podcast, Gracie's podcast.
No. Guys.
Right.
But yeah, so tune in for the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications to get notified. Sorry, I've always wanted to do that. To get notified every time when we put up a new video.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
yeah.
Thanks.